Alright guys, welcome back to another episode on Outer Worlds. This episode we're going to be heading to Byzantium. It's the corporate's home little area, I'm pretty sure. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
We are now in orbit of Byzantium, Captain.
Here we go. Here we are, Byzantium guys. Must be Phineas's contact.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone.
You're meeting me, mate.
Shh, no names, okay? The Phoenix is a wanted man and the board has eyes everywhere in Byzantium.
Let's get this over with. You have information for me?
Yeah, you're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
There's got to be a way to catch the minister someplace less protected.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him.
Oh, shit.
It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Looks like I've got work to do. What sort of shithole is this? Alright, here we go.
I've had something exciting happen around here for once.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism, know what I mean?
I like where this is going.
Tell you what, you're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself a freelancer.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're offering.
I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit, but we still need a star, and I think you got the chops.
Ah! Captain! You're gonna be in pictures!
Already got an entourage, huh? Way to get ahead of the game. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm in.
Terrific! We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
There we go.
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the VA.
It must be,
rings than her fingers.
What was that, Monarch there? Stella Bay, maybe? I don't know. Oh, I suppose we'll go do this little audition thing now, eh? From that guy that bombarded me with it at the start.
How does this sound? We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
My husband's pictures. That business makes piracy.
Great! You made it! I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Alright.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
I can work with that.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Alright.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
The things you just described are scientifically impossible.
Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Exude wordless fury.
Yes, even you are powerless this time, Steel. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Engineering, most of those words are made up. And the ones that are real don't work like that.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it, can you?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Finally.
You're not even taking this seriously. I refuse to work like this. I've done Aetherwave spots for Wentworth, I'll have you know. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Cut! That that was interesting, kid. Real novel thing.
There's my star. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
Okay.
Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
It looks like I have to go speak to Minister Clark now for Phineas. Don't mind me sneaking up behind you here. Oh, you're staring right at me now. Don't mind me just coming on by here, brother. Okay, never mind. I'm going. You win. Don't mind me just going down this restricted area over here. Ah, fuck, this guy's looking at me now. How the hell am I meant to get in here? Retrieve Minister's parcel. Ah, okay, true. Boom, boom. Where is it?
Keep us out.
Where is it? Nice. I was never here. Alright. So, can that now get me into her building? Yeah, I think so. Now I have the parcel.
Hey, Vic, got a good one for you.
I am certain you do, Mr. Millstone. Please proceed.
Could the Grand Architect make a forced pocket so big even he couldn't eat it?
There's nothing to see here.
You know, that's just the sort of thing folks say when they're trying to hide something.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir. Yeah, let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
Oh man, let me in. Alright, upstairs is she? Howdy, howdy.
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Little fucking
I don't know if I
package,
trust this so-called minister fella, if that is his real name.
Minister Clark, what a remarkable honor it is to meet you.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
What are you talking about?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Calm down. I need to ask you some questions.
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident?
Finally! High time we got the recognition we deserve.
And so affable. Why, you're nothing like the crazed hooligans the board loves to caricature. But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
I'm here for the sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I ain't buying it, boss. I said we check him for drugs.
Will that be all, then?
I've records proving you're holding dimethyl sulfoxide.
Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless, of course, it's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Back up and tell me what you're talking about.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
He's attempting to game the system, but he won't be able to get away with it forever. Eventually, Rockwell's house of cards will topple.
I dearly hope so. And you might be part of the equation. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Then I'll have to deal with him.
Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
If by look for details he means knock things about and take what we like, count me in.
That's exactly what he means.
That's certainly one way of doing things. Far be it from me to dictate your methods.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter. Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons. When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate, but they need to know what's happening here.
I'm still in this book.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Oh, come on, please let me in.
What in the law's name are you on about?
What do I actually click on? These 2,880 bits have been weighing me down all day. Here, you could hold them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Also, guys, you know what's a feature I only fucking thought of before that I've never used in the game? Fucking pickpocketing.
Just act like we belong.
I do belong.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
Show him the minister's HHC access card.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right.
So I changed around their armor real quick as well, guys. That jacket he's wearing now is actually his mate's jacket we got from his story companion storyline, sorry. So I thought it'd be more fitting giving it to him rather than Vicky getting around with it. Howdy, partner.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
Ah, here we go. The access card to get in here.
Excuse me, just a moment.
Don't mind me, mate. I'm just quickly doing something.
Chairman's bleeding.
We need send Minister Clark's message to Earth. So that was the fella. We got this cartridge up to get in here, and the message to Earth for it. Turn the route, personal file, view priority messages, print Minister's key card.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain HELCYON's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While HELCYON's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis so that every HELCYONite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of HELCYON. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Jesus Christ, guys, that's wild.
Evil. Well,
legit.
That was some quite distressing information. Can we talk?
Yeah, soon.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
Won't be long, I'm just Warren the architect.
I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
Go sort of this dimethyl sulfoxide, like it's called. So I'm pretty illiterate when it comes to reading this stuff as well, guys, to be honest. Not a bad looking little unit. Hello everyone. Working hard. Hard work.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city.
Ah, there we go. So it looks like someone here has a problem with someone. Where are
Hey,
they?
did Tillman get transferred or something?
Ah, so this lady over here in the corner.
Sorry, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
Seems like the type of lady I want to chat to about some sort of word that I cannot pronounce. It's brats. That's all I know. What is that?
Oh.
Mitochondria?
Oh. You know,
Mitochondria?
I always have time for sprat mitochondria.
Mitochondria,
As well
that's
as charming men who can appreciate the finer points of cell biology.
What do you feel about mitoses and meiosis? Vortex of smooth idioplasmic reticle. What the fuck? What is all that?
Confused, but also suddenly interested in science for some reason.
This is certainly a conversation worth continuing elsewhere, but I don't think I've seen you around, and I'm sure I'd remember you.
I'm new, my paperwork hasn't come through yet.
In that case, I can get you into the lab. Consider it a favor you can repay later. Follow me.
There we go. Let's follow this dodgy looking lady into the labs. I don't know what half those words were I was saying. I know I wasn't saying even more than half of them right. You know what? Fuck it. We'll see if the pretty colours, guys. It's all of HELCYON, eh?
Just
what?
once. After all, you still owe me.
Fine, but I don't want to hear anything about the catch-up packet incident ever again. And he's on his own if he runs into the guards downstairs.
You're the best, Holt.
Cheers, buddy. I appreciate it. Come on, where is the thing? Yeah, what's all this, eh? What are these motherfuckers doing? Alright guys, so it turns out if I transfer all this, it kills all the people in the tanks, and I don't really know who the fuck they are, to be honest. But I kinda need all this stuff. I don't know if they're bored people or not, so can I find out? I don't know. I don't know if these guys are just normal people. Fuck 'em. I need to free my people. Give me that thing. Come out of here. Run, run. No one's gonna realise. I was in and out. Let me through here. Nice work, team. I'm proud of yous. In and out before they knew we were even there. Where are we now? Oh, true. Well, that was nice and easy, guys.
Not today,
Suppose
Sam.
we'll,
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akonde.
What the fuck's that?
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Let's skip the pleasantries. I mean, stumbling around the colony pretending to know what I'm doing.
I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
You almost sound like you approve. You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you, but I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
How do you know I'm from the Hope?
You haven't exactly been keeping it a secret. We raised security on the Hope after Wells broke in. As for discovering the identity of the missing colonist, all we had to do was scan the passenger manifest.
I'm sure you didn't bring me all this way just to flatter me.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
How did you find my ship?
There's exactly one vessel in all of Byzantium that looks like it dropped out of an aetherwave drama. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in HELCYON. He's an obsessive psychopath, and he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
Hold on, getting a lot of noise in this signal. Could you fuck off and never call back?
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No waiter. So over to Phineas, shall we, guys? Take him his little gas stuff.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Phineas, my man. Phineas, my man. I got what you're looking for.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I've got a whole lot, man. I had to kill a whole lot of people for it, but forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony's on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
It gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Found your chemicals in the ministry the board was testing on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the subjects die. I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
The board's trying to mitigate damage to the human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress.
What makes you say that?
I used to work for these people. I'm intimately familiar with the utter incompetence of the board's own scientists. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Fucking hell, getting pretty dark, eh? We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we can skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
I don't understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is, if we're gonna hijack a colony ship, count me in.
Yes, excellent. I approve of your enthusiasm, young man. You should ask your captain for a raise. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Alright guys, so fucking hey, let's go get this Hope ship, the rest of the colonists, bring them back. I don't know if this is the last quest for the main, like the campaign, but we'll find out. There she is, the Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Let's get this going.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Alright, here we are. I got Sam and Pavati with me on this one. I haven't had Pavati or Sam out in ages, so thought I'd bring them along for the mission. Corporate guards.
That ought to do her, Captain.
These guys are going to attack me straight away, like pretty cool right now. No one mind me, guys. Yeah, doing my thing, like usual. Everyone knows that by now. None of these motherfuckers know.
Searching intruder. Error.
Oh.
Hope crew data not.
I was in one of the pods. I just woke up.
Error. Hibernation pod access is illegal. Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow proper.
Fair enough. Ah, this is where I was taken from, eh? Right there. And
You alright, Captain? I mean...
where the fuck does all this go? Well, these other colonists. I don't know if these other colonists that were alive. Yeah, it looks like it is. They've been killing the colonists here. These motherfuckers.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
God damn. There is this bridge that gets through here, eh?
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
I got caught again, but I threw Spacious Choice under the bus this time. This is... here we go.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Fine. The sooner we jump this ship, the sooner we can get back to solid ground.
Patch Ada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Alright, do it.
Oh no. Captain, don't do this. I ain't dying on a fucking ship. I want to die in the dirt like we're meant to.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Alright, here we go. What's gonna happen? Imagine it's like crash. This actually how the game ends, but you just die. pray for the sun. There we go. Made it. I hope.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
What the fuck are we now? Oh, this is pretty cool. I didn't know we could do this. Oh, there's a box here. What the fuck do I get out? That being done now. Let's head on out of here, guys.
Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right.
I know I've been feeling under the weather.
Yeah? You're not contagious, are you?
Start coughing violently.
Hey, keep your distance. I don't want to get sick.
Will do.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Coughed all over him. Slowly making it, guys. If I sprint, it drains quicker, so I just gotta slowly walk out of here. Real casual like. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes, I made it. What? What did I even do? God, I'm about to die. Run, team! Whoa, Jesus Christ, Bavaria. Get him again. So he's actually a very powerful fucking attack. With the gun I wanted. Neither is this, but fuck it. Oh, come on, where's the gun I'm looking for? Here we go. Oh, thank fuck. They were close to killing me just then, these bastards. Well, went down pissed off the fucking board and corporates again. Fuck them, their end is near. Alright.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
Beat.
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible?
Alright, let's go to Phineas. I'll just slaughter any of these corporates left, if there are any. There he is. Fuck! Alright, I've got myself in pickle. Need a better gun. Oh jeez, this guy's about to kill me. Gotta run. Fucking motherfucker.
Sanitation and maintenance job fulfilled.
Gammon. Oh, looks like Sam killed them all. Sam, you G. Of course, as soon as we get the people back from Hope, these motherfuckers show up. Well, they haven't killed the man, but that's his little room. I was legitimately thinking that guy just sat in that little room by himself. Check out this terminal, guys. He already left us. Passcode. There we go. Tartarus nav key. Now travel to Tartarus docking facility. Brave new world. Wow. Alright, there we go, guys. Phineas has been kidnapped, taken to Tartarus. That seems to be our next destination in the main quest line. Though I do believe that is the end. I do believe there's no turning back. Phineas definitely got Rick rolled over there, but it's just Tartarus business.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
So,
Phineas got himself taken to Tartarus. That's usually a one-way trip.
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane, and likely a hell of a lot of fun.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
What's so bad about the labyrinth?
Ornery board goons and one-ply toilet paper for starters. But I hear their brainwashing program's state-of-the-art, so I guess you get used to it. But since no one ever makes it out, this is all just speculation.
The armed surveillance protocols on a maximum security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Rue, what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard, and I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think, and I ain't about to start now. You're my boss, and I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane, but maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous, and I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits, but I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
We're doing it, everyone. Strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick, got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
There we go, guys. So this is it. After this, it's done. We're going to free Phineas. Well, that's what we have to do next in the main storyline. Is freeing Phineas, man. On the Tartarus, the one-way trip. I'm going to end this video here, guys. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.